It's your boy Zero coming at you with episode 6 of the Warhawks College Football Dynasty. Now, last we left off, we had suffered a loss at the hands of the good old Nevada Wolfpack. Now, in that game, tons of mistakes were in fact made. Turnovers abundant. A fumble at the end that just kind of sealed the win for Nevada. But no matter, as right now we have to focus on the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Now, we go into Louisiana Tech today at a 3-2 record and are hoping to get that up to 4-2, which will obviously be difficult because, as always, we are down in the overall rankings by quite a bit, but that shall not deter us today. So let's just hop right into it. It is time to get this ball rolling in Louisiana. It is a night game at the moment. It is 8 p.m. according to what time the game was supposed to kick off, and we are running up the gut with Spencer Strickland and then Julius Buford Jr., good old JBJ, hopping right back at it. That is so close to first down, and we should get it very soon. We'll just do a little halfback dive up the middle here, hoping that our blockers can hold, and they do. It's about a 3-yard gain there as well, so that is certainly nice. Our playstyle this year has oftentimes been very odd, but it has gotten us the wins that we do in fact need. That's a nice catch by Demetrius Williamson there, as we just have to kind of keep on rolling. We aren't the best team in college football, as is clearly shown by us not even getting a yard on that play. But hopefully, doing recruiting, which I have been doing a good bit off camera, we could possibly get some good players, as that's a first down right there, as Tyler Olson is kind of slinging it right now. And while we have not gotten a single recruit to come to Rock Hill yet, have not gotten the very first, I am still very hopeful that shortly we will in fact get one, as that is a solid run from JBJ to help us with a 2nd and 1 here. Play action. Teague. I threw that ball way too late. Didn't really see anyone too open there, although it probably should have done better. We're doing a jet touch pass for Strickland here, but I'm just gonna keep the course here with play that we currently have. And that was indeed a bad call, as a lob pass did not work, but as always, we're going to say screw it and go for it on 4th down, which is something I really like to do. Why does it have to be an RPO thing? I honestly should just be open if I just sling it out to him. He will be. That's another first down for your Rock Hill Warhawks. Slow and methodical drives are what this team is all about, as Strickland is going to not quite get the first on that one. Hopefully on this draw play he will be able to, though, and I honestly, with that spot, the lines are one and the same. It's not going to matter, though, as it's another nice rush for Spencer Strickland. Right now, the Bulldogs don't seem to have an answer for this run game, and we're going to just kind of keep on rolling with it. Strickland hitting the edge and cannot quite get there. Down at the 1. Bringing Cameron Teague to hopefully punch it in, and he will very easily. 7-0 Rock Hill. After a nice series, when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, slow methodical drive, we have to hop in on defense here and just kind of take the fight to this Bulldogs offense. We're stuffing that run up the middle. Third and medium coming up here. No clue who he's going to go to. He's going to go to his running back, and he's going to get it. As Brown could not quite wrap him up. But Freeman does, in fact, prevent any more lasting damage from happening there. Once again, I like to go for big hits a lot. It's like my main tackling style, which I know I shouldn't. So if you see just players dive at nothing, that's probably what's happening here.
Comes out throwing on first down. He's right on target.
Kind of like that and that. Okay.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch.
So it's hurry up offense for Louisiana Tech here. We must stay focused, gentlemen. This threat from Louisiana Tech is not slow nor methodic at all. As that ball batted up and hung in the air for what appeared to be 2 days. But defense just couldn't quite get their hands on it, and we are not able to contain this rushing attack of Louisiana Tech at the moment, which is not what you want to see. And oh my God, Bowie read their quarterback like a book. That is going to be a pick six. That is not on me. That is all on Jaden Bowie. 75 yards, and how about the read from Bowie there? Well, our defense is certainly going to be considered very good in terms of the yards given up standard, as we get a nice PFL right there by Holland. Those defensive numbers, as I said earlier, are most likely heavily inflated by the fact that we only play 5-minute quarters, which, I mean, 20 minutes a game is not a whole lot.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting.
When you really think about it, of course those defensive numbers are going to be more so inflated, as that's just a nice spacing route right there. We are once again trying to keep this Louisiana Tech offense at bay. And that man is absolutely popped, but he somehow holds on to that football. Don't ask me how, I will not be able to tell you, as I have no clue what Louisiana Tech is thinking, consistently going with those sweep plays. Louisiana Tech's not really going anywhere with those sweep plays, and that is almost a pick for Page, but he could not could not quite hold on to that ball. Terrell Pace looking for his 4th INT on the year. He just could not quite get there. That's a screen pass. Freeman's got to get over there quickly, and he barely does. Slowing Turner down just enough. Is Louisiana Tech's going to go for it here on 4th down? Not quite sure. That was a good idea, but it turns out to be a splendid idea from their offensive coordinator and head coach. They're once again going to hurry up, trying their hardest to erase this deficit of 14. That's another good pass from their quarterback. We absolutely need to stop right now, and I saw that man on the drag, and I was trying to pop him as he came over, but I just missed the tackle. As our lead is cut in half very, very quickly, but we are looking to not have that happen at all. Where was the blocks? Can't throw the ball downfield if I'm just going to be demolished in 3 seconds, and I am never running that tight end screenplay again. never again.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next.
That is a series of unfortunate events, to say the least, and I saw Blitzer coming and I just threw it up. That ball is intercepted. Right now, we cannot let Louisiana Tech get going as it's a wide receiver screen, and this man is somehow still on his feet. I do not understand how he did not go down there. So that's a run play quick to get for 5 yards, and this defense that was keeping us in the game against the Wolfpack is starting to slow down a bit here. Not what you want to see at all. And that is another touchdown pass for Turner, as this game has gone right back to being tied in an absolute instant. And we need to come up with something big here, as we hit the 2-minute warning here. We need something to go our way and to go our way very quickly as Spencer Strickland gets a 4-yard gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes
4 yards is certainly not going, because we need a solid gain here.
Let him make some catches and see if I can't get some big plays out.
Demetrius Williamson, I saw him cutting over the middle. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to break free, but he just barely does to get us the first there. Kind of just like Strickland there, and a full call. No, that might be roughing the passer actually, and it will be, as that will add on to a nice first down gain from Strickland there.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense goes
Taylor Olsen, it appears, has found his groove so far late in the second quarter.
Fires to the wideout.
Or maybe not, as I almost throw another interception. Certainly not what you want to see out of my quarterbacking skills right now.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right.
Oh my goodness, and I even lobbed up the ball, and that's going to be a pick six actually. Or not, as Olsen runs him out of bounds, kinda. It's another thing I'm not quite too high on in this game, is the fact that you can like lob up balls, and no matter what, it'll be a thing of, I should have had that one. Okay. So you'll give the insanely difficult, not insanely difficult, the one that Bulldogs got, but it still seems a bit dumb that it's like that. Go back to my rant about how you can lob the ball to one of your receivers, and no matter what, it'll still be a thing of like, just go tackle the man, please. And no matter what, it'll be a thing of the quarterback can jump in on the route and deflect it, take it, or whatever, and you don't really have an answer for that. Screen pass, and Van Claypool's going to blast him. And it's odd, and I don't really like that too much. This might just be a run play, actually. It's not going to be. Will, in fact, be a pass. Louisiana Tech has driven all the way back down the field within a matter of seconds.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver.
And we absolutely need a stop here.
The football, letting them get some positive yards.
And it's also insane how the CPU QBs can make those types of throws too. Double covered and all. 114 Louisiana Tech. Doesn't make sense how I am not playing, and it does make sense because I'm not good at this game, but it's Williamson, spin move, give him out, Timeout taken with 17 seconds left, as we needed that right now to give us a shot at scoring points here, and we're basically just sending a lot of guys really deep on this play.
Getting some heat. He's going for it all.
How was it a bad pass by me? Absolutely, yes, a million, 1,000%. How do corners make those plays? Okay, we legitimately just 360 in midair and still managing to intercept the football. Terrible pass by me, certainly, but I don't get it. I will admit that on the last pass attempt, I certainly panicked. Because how you see a man cutting over in the middle, and you still throw to the man going to the slant. Why do you do that? And why is Trail Pace playing outside there? You defend the middle of the field most of the time. Why would you think about defending the outside as we get a 4th and inch stop, which will barely force a punt out of this Louisiana Tech offense here? But we cannot continue to make mistakes on offense right now, because most of the offensive mistakes we do in fact make happen when we are throwing the ball. But runs often kind of go like that, just a 3 or 2-yard gain most of the time, and well, you eventually can win ball games like that. It's not going to oftentimes. If the clock runs out too often, you don't score enough. But certainly more runs like that from Strickland will help. We'll go for another pass attempt here, which will most likely not work, considering my track record with throwing the ball this game. Lawler, 3-yard grab. I haven't been going to Lawler all that much this game, but go to him when he's needed, as that's a beautiful route by Williamson, catching the defender off guard. Another great spin move, and he is cooking right now. That is 4 catches for 94 yards for Demetrius. It'll be a drop play, actually, which goes nowhere. Defense all over that. I have absolutely no clue what this play is. I just kind of like the design of it, and I'm hoping that it won't be sacked. Well, I shouldn't have said anything. Those 2 plays clearly not helping us at all. Just want to screen. That does anything. Can you get out? Why are you spinning that way? It's another thing I don't like with this game, is that you just have your offensive players not spinning the way that you thought they would. It's dumb, as that's going to be a field goal to just cut their lead a bit, but why are you spinning towards the way you're running? Spin that you're not running. Absolutely no sense being made when you just spin back into the defenders. That's a screen pass that's going to go. Will you guys learn how to tackle? Being shrugged off so often, and that cannot happen. At least he stuffed that read option attempt. This Turner's not exactly the greatest runner in the world, but now we need to just shut everything down. So it's another RPO, which only it's 4 yards, but they're just going to keep going to those, then we can't really do much about it. This might be another RPO, I think. Which it won't be. So no one is covering the running back, as I had to use you down to the man on the drag, but we are just kind of getting dominated right now by Louisiana Tech. And thankfully, that's a pass breakup. Gives us at least something in terms of stop.
Looking to pass, it's Turner. Fires to the tight end.
It's a good tackle by Terrell Paster on the tight end. So we're going to go on a blitz here with Freeman. See how this helps us. Motion the running back. And that is just a slant play that is killing us right now. We cannot allow those.
You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able
Just
to
can't.
Great job by the offense so far having success.
They're changing up the play at the line, it appears. We're making Marquez Crosby pay for running that football with that big hit right there. Certainly aren't making their offense pay, though, as they've kind of just done whatever they want for the most part. And they're breaking off tackles. I know it didn't really look like it there, but the animation that he was doing was just running on by. Play action pass, and I think he's not going to cut in. He does cut in. That's a touchdown. Right now, we need someone to step up big time on offense, and it's not going to be the line. Because that blitz has just been getting to us all day today. My goodness. Our offensive line cannot stop anyone, it appears, which is certainly not what you want to see. I want to see us at least make an attempt to be okay at this moment, and we're getting hit once again behind the line. Not good. Just not good. It's definitely fall down territory here. Pressure is just too much. Basically have to max protect at all times. And even that's not going to help. It's Strickland, I'm going to tell him to block. And Foreman is dropping that ball that he should have caught. So we go 5 yards backwards, and that seems to be the dagger. As Freeman is missing tackles, what are we doing? You're running right at the guy. What is happening?
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game.
And what was that? And what was that? What? Freeman was left unblocked and missed the tackle, and I didn't even go for like a big hit tackle. I just went for a standard tackle, and he missed. The tackling UI for users is so bad. This game was off to a very promising start with us going back and forth, but it's just gotten out of hand as of late. And our offensive line only gives us, at max, 3 seconds in the pocket, which should be enough, but with me being as bad as I am at this game, just isn't, and that is not helping either. I'm honestly questioning if we know how to block at this point, because it doesn't seem like we do. I need some sort of safety valve, and that's not even going to help. Game done and over, and after just a lot of playing off camera, you see the score. It's not even good at all. Most of it was just me trying to keep the ball downfield. The final stats are Olsen with a under 50 completion percentage, no touchdowns thrown, 5 interceptions, most of them just being my fault and trying to throw out of sacks. Strickland kind of our only real offense on the ground with 57 yards. Receiving wise, Demetrius 94. That's kind of it. The blocking side of the ball, my goodness, it says only 3 sacks. I wish pressures allowed was a stat that you could track, because everyone here would at least have a 1. And I mean everyone. That is how bad it was. Jaden Bowie, literally half of our offense this game was his pick 6. He had a great game, 8 tackles, along with Nico Solomon, who also had 8 total tackles. No one getting any sacks, and this game was just absolutely abysmal as we fall to 3-3 after what was a very promising start to this game. Well, that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to subscribe. I obviously can't make you do that, and my goodness, not good at all, as we are just trying to stay alive on a lot of these prospects board cliff downs who I'm heavily going for. And another thing I don't understand in this game is how I can throw 50 points on downs while being ahead, and also somehow next week be absolutely behind. I don't understand. I don't get it. Kind of a similar situation for Heaney here. I can throw a lot of points at him and be behind, but at least go ahead on some people like Tyrese. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.